When I was a child, my best friend's father had a model train set up in his basement. Put together on 2 pieces of plywood, we would watch for hours as the train circled between tiny towns with their little people and green trees, and then disappear into a tunnel as we listened to the whistle announce its progress. Whenever he bought a new decoration, he would spend hours meticulously gluing, painting, and placing the new house or sign, all adding to the creation of a true miniature town. Railroad crossings raised and lowered, street lights flashed red and green. A crane perpetually lifted a bale of cotton, and flashing railroad crossings caught the eye. But the piece that made it all real was that 4-car train with its black, chugging locomotive, a piece of country life that created dreams. The Traintastic Model Train Museum in Gulfport, at 50,000 square feet, claims to be the largest model train museum in the world. You buy your tickets at this cute train-like ticket office. And after a glance at the amazing lobby, enter a small train car setup to watch train movies. As the scenery flashes by, this video offers highlights of the scores of active trains at this museum, as well as a plethora of setups, train parts, and accessories on display. In 1784, the first model trains were built, and built to scale by designers in order to understand the mechanisms of trains before deciding to construct the machines at full size. The museum has specimens from the earliest production of model trains, including the first mass-market model train sets by a German company called Marklin in 1891. In the early 20th century, 3 companies predominated North America's market: Lionel, Ives, and American Flyer. They used a standard wide gauge of 2 1/8 inches. The post-war period saw the rapid emergence of injection molded plastic to create more realistic and sturdier model train systems and their decorations. This model train came with 14 green Pullman cars. I would have loved seeing them all being pulled along. Every train setup has its own personality. This one represents an American village during the Civil War. Here are some Confederate-era train cars at the station. Trains played an important part in the Civil War. The South had 9,500 miles of track, with centers in Chattanooga, Atlanta, and Richmond. Here we are in a western country town, complete with horses, hay, tractors, a rooster on the roof, and the ever-present McDonald's restaurant. This setup was over 30 feet long and included over 6 active trains, as well as several more waiting to be launched. I loved watching the elevated tracks. Also, there's a cable car set up here, though it wasn't running at the time of this demonstration. I believe this is the popular O gauge track, which measures 1¼ inches. This is the size I had as a child, with one train engine, one car, one caboose, and enough to make a single oval of track.
Mike Berry, I'm the president of the Model Railroad Club, and we maintain the operating layouts here for the museum.
How many different gauges are there? It seems like a lot of different size gauges.
I believe it's like 6 or so different gauges.
Wow, how big that one is.
Yeah, that's little.
There's one more. Keep going.
There's no one.
There it is. That's the last one. Z scale.
Our main displays are Lionel 027, HO, G scale, S scale, and N scale.
HO at a 1 to 87 scale is the most popular model railway in the world. The rails are spaced 16.5 millimeters apart, with a standard maximum speed of approximately 15 miles per hour. The abbreviation HO stands for half of O. The smaller trains were less expensive and took up less space than their larger O-scale cousins. So the HO trains became popular with people who were moving into small homes and apartments in the 1940s. These shelves hold the large G-scale models, displaying trains, boats, and cars. Look how big these things are. There are various buttons to push that will activate trains or devices. The largest personal collection of trains is owned by U.S. native Bernd Schumacher, with 3,000 model trains. I wonder where he stores them all. Here's a New Orleans background, including Jackson Square, the French Market, and the Natchez Riverboat. The details are incredible, all the little different houses and different people and all that. Can't you just imagine the many hours invested in creating all these scenes?
Well, this was a layout that a deceased owner left it to his wife, and she wasn't really a model railroader, so they offered it to the museum. The museum said, yeah, we'll take it. And 3 years ago, they brought it down in 3 semi-trucks, 6.5 pieces, and we put it back together.
That's that big display here.
This one, yes.
Yeah,
And
wow.
this is called the Minnesota layout, and that's where we got it from.
We pass the marker off when we come back around. We come back over it. We do that in the circle, we start counting the level of 8. Roll it down, then we back off again, and we call it come back up. So you go.
Well, this is one of my favorites because I wanted to. Let me
Okay.
let's turn the lights off and
Let's
let you
do it.
look at it. Go ahead.
Here's that same Minnesota setup at night. Notice all the beautiful lighting it includes. Underneath the platforms are dozens of cabinets displaying train cars and accessories. There's a substantial display of Lego construction as well. More than 220 million Lego sets are sold around the world each year. That works out to about 7 Lego sets sold every second. A handful of 14-karat solid gold Lego brick pieces were once produced, making them the rarest and most expensive Lego piece ever made. There have been dozens of Lego train sets created. For example, the Winter Holiday Christmas train set with full circle train track, locomotive, and spinning Christmas tree toy contains 734 pieces and retails for $310. Do you have Legos at home?
Not lately, actually, no. Not anymore.
Not since I was a kid, but I see every set that I've ever wanted here. All the Star Wars, all the Batman. And just my detachable yacht top. Banana in the fruit bowl.
I had like literally 2 minutes and 20 seconds for running around like this thing on the street.
Oh, that's fun. I love it.
That is really cute, this one. My dad would like this.
How many different people contributed these trains?
Probably 10.
10 different?
Yeah, 10 plus the individual people that made large donations. This layout, the layout around the corner here behind me, we call that the Miami layout.
The highest price ever paid for a model train set was $250,000 in an auction in 2006. Although this museum claims to have the largest collection of model trains in the world, that honor actually goes to the Miniature Wonderland in Hamburg, Germany, that includes 1,300 trains with over 10,000 carriages, 100,000 moving vehicles, 500,000 lights, 130,000 trees, and 400,000 human figures.
But everybody gets a train ride for sure.
Okay, where's the train ride?
Out back.
Oh, there's a big train
Yes,
out
sir.
back.
Straight out those doors right there.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might enjoy it. Try it.
Yeah, I hope I'm big enough to get into it. Included in admission is all the train rides you'd like to take. The train takes you twice around the circle, past the alligators, and through the tunnel. There are hand-driven carts too, easier to do for kids than adults. Service manager?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
It's where the kids play over there.
Oh, the play area.
Yes, sir. I'm more in charge of that.
Birthday parties and things like that?
Yes, sir. Lots of birthday parties.
Yeah.
Had 2 of them today.
The birthday party room.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to take constant maintenance. There's so many.
Oh, absolutely, and we're having some issues with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is all. Let's see. I would say this is all. I don't want to say antique.
Yeah.
Legacy.
Oh, yeah.
This is all legacy equipment, and keeping up with it, finding parts is a little on the iffy side.
Are you responsible for keeping these things going?
Not typically. His name is Luke. He's actually the one who built this. He's in the military right now.
It's just not going to go. There's a table where you can build your own train set, including the tracks, train pieces, and decorative buildings. An events center offers scheduled activities throughout the day. This interactive map illuminates such landmarks as railroads, lighthouses, and water features. In the center lobby is this mountain scenario with trains and multiple interactive features, such as this helicopter scene and the gym. There's a gift shop where you can buy whole trains and other toys, operated by one of the local hobby shops. You sell many train sets here?
Oh, we sell quite a bit. A lot of people have it as their hobby.
This is Wendy, a model craftsperson.
This is a hotel that I'm working on right now.
I mean, do you work full-time putting models together?
I volunteer here, so anything I do for the museum is free. But if someone commissions me to do a building, I charge them based on the complexity of that build. Make a mock-up of the building in paper first before I start cutting into wood.
So you cut these out of wood?
Yeah, the siding on this building is basswood and everything else is MDF.
So this wasn't a kit, you just made this from scratch?
No, this is scratch.
Wow.
I drew every window and shutter and door and then assembled them. The windows are like 6 different pieces of layers.
Wow.
I have a friend with a laser cutter, so when I do a big project, he cuts out the big projects for me. And these are the different layers to build up a window and door.
Now is that this one you're doing?
No, this is hotel stuff. I haven't started this yet.
How long will it take you to do this?
Well, I've been working on this a month. It'll take another couple of weeks before it's done, but I'm very, very close now.
You're an artisan. How long have you been doing this in all?
Well, I've all my life loved miniature.
Can you show me one of the things that you completed? Did you do that one?
Yeah, that's all handmade. It's all scratch.
Wow.
All the way down to the windows.
So what are you going to do with it now that it's completed?
It's going to live at my desk. So I have something to show guests when they come and they want to see some of the stuff that the model shop can do. It's nice to have something here for them to see.
It's just train crew. All aboard.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube videos and perhaps check out my website.